get your beats. HustleDreamProduction.
Where you get your beats?
HustleDreamProduction.
Alright YouTube, so like I always say, what you want to do before you actually start cutting is pick the hair out first or lay the hair down. You want to start with a neat canvas because how you start is how you finish. Now moving on to the taper, I'm going to use my Babyliss FX trimmers to set in my bald line. Now I'm going to do it in a slight rainbow-like shape. That way I could build on my guidelines in this shape. So now that I have the shape that I want, I could build on my guidelines from here. So right now I'm gonna debulk with my one guard going up and scooping out a full inch. What I'm trying to do is keep this taper as low as possible. I don't want to take this taper up high, so that's why I grabbed my one guard and just basically debulked in the shape of that bald line. Now that everything is debulked, I could go up about half of that. All right, I'm going up half an inch using my lever open, basically going over the guideline multiple times to ensure that it's at that length. Now notice how throughout this whole process, I'm using my corners only. Now using my zero guard with the lever fully closed, in a flick out motion, I'm flicking out that middle line. I'm using my corners as if I was detailing my work, making sure that you know, I stay below the line as much as possible. Next, with the lever closed in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Remember to go below the line, flick to the line, use your corners at all times. So now that I blended down, it's time to focus on that bulk at the top. I went ahead and grabbed my pick so I could stretch back out the fro so I could begin shaping it. Right now, I'm using my fast feeds with the lever closed, and I'm just gonna shape the top, really setting my clippers at like a 45-degree angle, and just making sure that that bulk runs into the afro at the top smoothly. So now that I have the side of the bulk shaped, I'm going to work on detailing my blend. Now detailing, what I like to do is I like to basically look away from the blend, come back to it, and you know, use my corners. But also you guys want to utilize your mirror. All right, the mirror shows you a different perspective on the blend that you can't just see head on, so make sure you utilize that. Make sure you use your corners of the blade just to knock out those bulk areas. I like to imagine using my clippers as thinning shears. So as far as the back goes, I use the same exact steps that I do on the sides to the back. I go in with my bald line first, then I go ahead and debulk with the 1 guard. I'll set my lever open, and then I'll work on that middle line, taking it out with the 0 guard closed. Then I'll start going down with the lever closed, taking out that bottom line, then working lastly on the top, shaping that bulk into the afro. So how I shape an afro, what I like to do is I like to go in front of my client and start from the bottom and work my way to the top. The reason why I do this is because when you go from, putting your arms to the side, you can get a better circular motion by going downward and bringing the clipper to the top than you would if you would just start going side to side or anything like that. So make sure, as a beginner or anybody that's just, trying to get a perfect afro shape, start from the bottom, go to the top. All right, that's how you get that perfect circular shape. So right here, I'm using my curved shears. This is perfect for detailing the afro. It brings a nice radius to what you were trying to build. So make sure you finish off with some shears as well. This is basically detail work on an afro. Next, what I'll do is I'll comb down the front line, take it down with a 1 guard with the lever closed, and just bring that down so that way you can get a crispy lineup. So my client wanted a curl sponge on top, so I went ahead and grabbed my curl sponge, and I'm just going in small circular motions. Don't think that this is just gonna happen very quickly. You have to do it at least for 5 minutes, just working those areas, top, side, and the back. You know what I mean? Just working those areas in small circular increments. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in the full 360, and they come out looking like,
Damn, son.
We make it look easy.
YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother, he does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on TikTok and Instagram. My Instagram is 360Jeezy and my TikTok is official 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.